So if you had to live in any place other than where you stay, where would you stay? Put it in the comments below and let's see. Randy, if you couldn't stay in South Carolina, where would you stay?
That we've been to?
Yeah.
Montana.
Probably go to Alaska. Where would you go if we didn't? If it was anywhere you could?
Alaska.
I told you. I'd go wherever he went. But I'm thankful we don't have to go because I don't want to go without my children.
I don't either.
That's what makes it, you know, home is having your family come in. Sheep side of the road. But, you know, this is very inviting. Montana would probably be one of the places, and then probably Vermont. I don't know. Ohio's got me too, so. But it does get really hot in Ohio. But they said it gets hot up here too, but it gets hot in Ohio. So, what? Oh, that wasn't really cool. I think, I would love to live somewhere in the woods though where it snowed. And I think probably Ohio would probably be more like it because if I could live in the woods in Ohio, around the Amish country, because I love the Amish country. You got snow and you got times that it don't snow. These people have snow from what, October to I don't know, June, July. We went to, first time we went out west, we stopped at a place in South Dakota. And that year, I think it was 2001, that year on June the 12th, and I'll tell you what, June the 12th, I remember that day, they had 18 inches, or it was 18 feet. 18 inches of snow there in South Dakota. And that was June the 12th, y'all. Hot. At our house, it was hot. And we had tornado warnings. And that was my birthday. And that's how I remember. We was outside building. He was building me a little thing to go over my sidewalk at the time. We done tore it down. But he was building it for me, and there had come a tornado. My parents stayed 7 miles from us, and there was a tornado, a touchdown between our houses. And so we had warnings that day. So that's just hard to imagine. We are fighting tornadoes and they doing snow. But then look at, this is September the 11th. Last night, South Dakota had F3 tornado, and Montana was getting snow. And look how close that is to each other. You know, there's a big difference between South Carolina and South Dakota. Just never know.
That's right.
A little shop here in Vermont. It's Farm Fun or something, the name of it. But I don't even know what that is. I don't know how you cook that with something. Look at it, but look at all the pretty cast iron and fall colors. Isn't that pretty? Empty your pocketbook real quick, wouldn't it? They got rooms on top of rooms with stuff. Randy's found something in here. I like these little things. There's a big old one. Promise they stick to everything. It's family. It's Farmway. That's the other building of it, and it's called Farmway. I told Randy, you just make me mad. You just make me mad and see what I do. And we had a little country store. Look at that pretty barn. And all those kind of goodies that we buy, this is where they make them. You just see up close that these are fake tapped, okay? But maybe that. I think these are fake trees. But that's how they would tap the trees. That's the factory. This is where they make their syrup. Well, they don't, but this is what it looks like. Used to look like. Now they make it in that big old plant over there. So we're inside the gift store.
Down the slide to the warehouse,
Fireplace.
where we load the market pallets
And there's the goodies.
and ship them out to locations around the world.
So that's more of the factory. There. It goes all the way. Yeah, and that's just probably the office buildings. Reminds me of something in the Middle East. There's no major, there's no Walmarts that I see. They don't even have McDonald's in their capital city. So there's not a lot of McDonald's. You don't see any Kentucky Fried Chicken, Bojangles. Now there was some on the lower part, I'm in Massachusetts. But look at that beautiful building. There's no, when you can't find hotels unless you got internet because there's no billboards. And a lot of the stores are mom and pop stores instead of chain stores like we're used to back at home. So it's a different world. Things are more expensive up here, but that's because you're paying for the mom and pop instead of Wally World, which I would rather do anyway. Just pay for mom and pop. It's just so beautiful, peaceful. Right there's the house I want to live in. So he's going to turn me around somewhere. I want to show you this house. I believe this, if I had to live in Vermont, this would be my dream home. Oh, it's a little rough. Look at the mountain, y'all. Oh, we're going to back up and keep going down. It's so steep. That's how we gotta go. But this house, look at that view. It's just, I love the little, from the house to the garage, the little porch area. This is what sets this house, and the color. I would have a red house. I want Randy to paint the barn red. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just gorgeous. I love that house. I hope the people don't mind me filming it. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That would be my dream house in Vermont. Montana, wasn't it? Vermont, if I had to live up here. Alright. So how'd you sleep last night?
I slept really good.
He went to bed really early because he hadn't been sleeping good. How cold was it this morning when you woke up?
34 degrees whenever I woke up this morning. That was really
Turn
nice.
left onto Coventry Street.
That was beautiful. There's a big old lake and the mountains is really beautiful. I slept pretty good too. So it feels really good outside. And I'll just show you this little town. Newport. It's a bigger town than the other ones. And there's a lake over there.